Hello guys, welcome to another advanced lesson on the ESL Teacher Can podcast. Thank you very much for being here, and I have a special class for you today. Let me go ahead and share the screen for you right away. We're going to be using our English sentence structure book. Remember that if you are using the digital PDF copy that is in the description for the podcast, that would be on page 249. Page 249 of the English sentence structure book. If it's the physical book, if it's the PDF, it's page 262. Remember, the link is available for free in the podcast. And if you would like to purchase the book physically, you can get it in the Amazon store. You can get the link in the description of the videos and podcast episodes. Now, let's get on to the topic. Today, we're going to talk about wish, but not about wishes in present. We're going to talk about wishes in past. And what do I mean by wishes in past? We did have a lesson on using wish for present situations. That was back in lesson 21. We're in lesson 22. And we saw that when we were talking about a situation that was in present, we would wish for the contrary in past. And what we're going to learn now is that if the situation is in past, we're going to wish for the contrary in past perfect. We're going to use had, and we're going to use the verb in past participle, okay? So again, I'm going to go ahead and read the examples, both in present and in past. The present situation or event and the wish would be, I do not live in a big city now. So I do not live is in present. You're going to wish for the opposite and in past. You would say, I wish I lived in a big city. Okay. And then we would say the boys are fighting now. Since that is in present, the boys are, we will wish in simple present. I wish they weren't fighting. Let's go to the examples in past. I did not live there then. Because we are using past, did not. I would say, I wish I had lived there then. The next example says, I broke my window. And the wish would be, I wish I hadn't broken it. In case you still have questions about wish situations in present, sorry about that, you can go ahead and check lesson 21 in the book. Right now, we're going to practice how to use it in past. It's just a matter of getting used to it. I have a few additional examples at the end of the same page, page 249 of the physical book, 262 of the PDF. And I am going to go ahead and read the additional examples in just a moment, guys. And I am also going to tell you the situation, like the actual situation in past. So it says, I'm sorry you fell in the mud yesterday, but I wish you hadn't been wearing my sweater at the time. Again, I'm sorry you fell in the mud yesterday, but I wish you hadn't been wearing my sweater at the time. I am saying this because he was wearing my jacket when he fell. So he was wearing the jacket. I wish he hadn't been wearing it. Number 2 says, Alice went shopping after lunch. and tonight she has to go to a meeting. Now she wishes that she had taken a nap when she had the chance. Again, Alice went shopping after lunch, and tonight she has to go to a meeting. Now she wishes that she had taken a nap when she had the chance. We are saying this because she didn't take a nap. Okay? She didn't take a nap. She wishes she had taken one. Number 3, it says, I borrowed $10 from you yesterday, and now I wish I hadn't. I wish I didn't owe anybody any money. So, since it's I borrowed yesterday, it is I wish I hadn't. I wish I hadn't borrowed it. Okay? Now, today, he still owes him the money. Because that situation is in present, the wish is in simple past. I wish I didn't owe anybody any money. And the last additional example is Carol said, did you answer all the questions on the test yesterday? I hope you did. And Michael answered, no, I didn't. I wish I had. So again, Carol said, did you answer all the questions on the test yesterday? I hope you did. And Michael answered, no, I didn't. I wish I had. Again, that is because he didn't answer them all. Let's go to an exercise to practice this structure. It's right on the next page, page 250 on the physical book, 263 in the PDF document. So I am going to say the situation in simple past, and you are going to wish for the opposite situation in past perfect using had and the verb in past participle. Okay? Right now, I am going to give you, negative ideas. And then you will give me the affirmative ones. A little bit later, I will give you affirmative ideas and you will give me the negative ones. I will say the sentence, give you a moment to say the correct answer, and I will repeat the answer so you can correct yourself, and I will give you a moment to repeat it. Okay? The doctor wasn't in his office yesterday. Sorry, let me go again with that one. The doctor wasn't in his office yesterday. I wish the doctor had been in his office yesterday. Helen didn't speak English at that time. I wish Helen had spoken English at that time. Paul didn't know how to swim last year. I wish he had known how to swim last year. Professor Jones's lecture wasn't as interesting as yours. I wish his lecture had been as interesting as yours. Mr. Smith didn't work in his garden last week. I wish he had worked in his garden last week. John didn't come to class yesterday. I wish he had come to class yesterday. Mr. Peters didn't sell his old car. I wish he had sold his old car. John didn't speak French last year. I wish he had spoken French last year. He wasn't smiling when I saw him. I wish he had been smiling when I saw him. Okay, and now I'm going to give you affirmative ideas, and I want you to switch them up to negative. It says, Mr. and Mrs. Miller came in at the same time. I wish Mr. and Mrs. Miller hadn't come in at the same time. Mrs. Smith was very sick. I wish she hadn't been sick. Alice broke her leg. I wish she hadn't broken her leg. The children felt sad. I wish they hadn't felt sad. Mr. Miller had to work downtown yesterday. I wish he hadn't had to work downtown yesterday. Mary failed all her examinations. I wish she hadn't failed all her examinations. Dr. Green lost his notebook. I wish he hadn't lost his notebook. I played tennis all day yesterday. I wish I hadn't played tennis all day yesterday. The governor refused to have dinner with us last night. I wish he hadn't refused to have dinner with us last night. Okay, that will be everything for this exercise. Remember, you can repeat it as many times as necessary for you to get that fluent response, okay? If you would like to practice, you can go to page 308 on the English Sentence Practices book. If you are using the PDF, we are going to page 634, okay? Page 634 is lesson 22, exercise 7, and there you will practice wishing in past, okay? I hope you guys had, a good time learning, practicing. I understand that it is difficult in the very beginning, but trust me, English is easy. You just need to practice. Now, see you next class.